Hello everybody, welcome in this video. I really hope that you've liked this short introduction. So this video is not really going to be a tutorial. It's going to be just me uh, doing procedural modeling and trying to recreate the area around the Sacré-Coeur in Paris. And also, for the people who are interested, you will find in the description of this video, I will be putting a link to the final and clean hip file. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's go! So we drop a geonode. I dive inside using the I key. Then let's draw a curve. Let's place randomly 4 points. Yeah, now I'm going to turn this into an arrow. I'm going to flatten all the points on the y-axis, like that. So we can move the points a little. I'm going to mirror this. Yeah, like that. I'm going to transform it. So I'm going to, I will always strive for the lazy way, but I think that this is the most funniest way to do procedural modeling. Okay, like that. I've just pressed Shift plus S to change the way the wire are displayed. Now my objective is going to connect these 2 points together and these 2 points together. So how can we do that? I'm going to use this color trick. I'm just going to color the point 0 or let's reverse the point number. Yeah. So now I can delete the red point. I mean, keep the red point. Equals 0 point. And I delete the non-selected. Now I'm going to connect these points together using the skip every endpoint. And there we go. I have connected these 2 points. So this would be the stairs, okay? And I want to make a flat surface here. So, I'm going to resample and make only 1 point more. Okay. Let's comment line. Okay, so commenting line is making a primitive out of every point which are connected. So before we had like only 2 primitives, 0 and 1, and now we have 4, 0, 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm going to add a curve node like that. And the idea of using the curve node is to add 2 more points, because here you can see that there are like only 6 points. And when I use the curve node, I get 8 points. Like those two points are, I mean, they are the same. They are shared. And using the curve node is making 2 points out of this point. And you will see in a moment why I'm doing this trick. So I go from 6 points to 8 points. I'm using the mouse 3 to see the info, but you can also use the I here. Okay, so now I'm going to set first U and second U to 0, like that. And now, remember the idea is to make a level here. So this point should go this way, this point should go this way, and the same here. So how can we do that? Let's try with a polyframe. So polyframe is going to add a normal, and then I can use the peak node. So peak is translating a point along its normal. So right now, the translation is 0, and if I increase, see the points are going along their own normals. So this is interesting, but I don't want every point to be affected. So the idea would be to nullify all these nodes. I mean, all these points, sorry, but not these two points. So how can we do that? Here, I'm going to do an attribute transfer. Nice. And yeah, I'm going to attribute, I'm just attribute vector, maybe. I mean, let's say it's normal, and I'm setting it to 0, okay? And now, let me adjust the displayed normal. So here the normal is way too big. It's when I say it's too big, it's for the viewport, and I scale the normal down. I mean, it's only for the display, for the viewport. It will not affect the normal. It's just for display. So this, I've nullified the node, the normals, sorry. I mean, here there weren't any normals, but here I'm making sure that the normals are 0, and I'm transferring this 0 uh, to this geometry. And as the transfer is very, very small, only those points are nullified. But if I increase the distance threshold, um, see, everything is nullified. So I'm making sure that it's very, like, very, very close. And now, um, so let's flatten the normal. I'm going to say at n multiply equals like that. Let's make it primitive centroid. Yeah, that's not what I expect. What's going on? Maybe it's, sorry, it's like that. I'm nullifying on the y-axis, like that. And I've changed the polyframe because before it was this is a modified polyframe node actually. If I remember correctly, the default one is like this, and you should do like this, like activate tangent name and put it the n attribute. And I suggest you to make it a default node using save as permanent default. So sorry, it's a bit late, but you learn by making mistakes. Okay, and now I think I shall get the result I'm looking for. So not really. Oh yeah, because that's why I've used a primitive centroid. And now when I pick, I get the result I was looking for. All right. Now we need to connect this to because it's a stair, so we need to connect this together. So let's make it. Let's clean this first, let's clean the colors. And as I'm transferring this node here, again, I can play with the color. So I'm going to copy paste this here. Delete non-selected. And there we go. So let's merge them together. I think it's this one. Yeah. So let's select this and select this. I press Alt, click, and I have an automatic merge node. So I didn't grab the right one, I guess. Yeah, this should be merged first. Hold on, like that. Okay, this should be merged as well. Then this should be here. I press the Y key to cut wires, and there we go. I create a null node so that it looks better. And now make it a big group. And there we go. All right. So here, as you can see, this is still an herb. So let's first polypath. So that's it's only one big primitive, and as you can see, we have lost the shape we had. So let's first convert, and yeah, this looks good. Now polypath, connecting endpoints, and we have two big primitives, so it looks more clean. And now what we can do is also resample, and we can play with this. So as we can see, we are losing the shape at the corners. So let's resample by edges, and this way you are sure to always keep the shape you had. All right, so this looks good to me. So now we are going to try to make the barriers. So let's drop a group just to make it more clean. And object merge. I'm going to merge this here. Okay. So let's do attribute random. So attribute random is going to randomly attribute a color value to every point. And the benefit is that every point will have its own unique color value. Then I'm going to merge this back together. I'm going to nope. First, I'm going to transform. Then I am merging them. All right. Now I'm going to connect these points together with the add node and use the CD color. Now, if I translate this way, you can see that it's connecting everything together. I'm going to make multiple add nodes, so let's get rid of the existing geometry. So this will be our first add node. Okay, then we will have another one. So we are not going to connect by color, but by endpoint. Let's use these tricks. Trick like that. Let's divide this by 2. Okay. Let's do +1, I guess. Nope. Skip. Yeah. So we skip every endpoint. I'm going to convert to line. And when I use a convert line, it's adding a rest length attribute. So now I can do blast, and if the rest length attribute is bigger than a certain value, I'm going to delete the primitive. So we're good for this one. Let's do that again with this one. So here it should be minus, I guess. -2. Is it right? Yeah, I guess so. Again, I'm going to add this together, and I'm going to use the already made trick. So there we go. Now I can merge this together back again. And yeah, that looks good. All right. I can even add this also. And now I can use a poly wire. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to get rid of the color. We don't need it anymore. And yeah, that looks good. I'm going to drop a null node. Object merge, merging this one, making a group to separate things like that, making a group out of this. So this is the end result. All right, so now let's make the inside grills. I guess that's a word. So let's play with this one first. I'm going to do a poly extrude. I'm going to extrude along the world, I mean the global axis. And so I want to keep the same height. So I'm going to take this value, copy a parameter, and paste it here as a relative reference. So it's always going to share the same height. Okay, now we are going to do a for loop for each primitive. And so the idea here is to make to connect these guys together, and then these guys together, so that it makes a what's the word? Grillage. Grillage. Fence. Wire fence. Fence. Yeah, fence. So yeah, the idea is to connect these points. I mean, there are no points yet, but we will make a lot of points, and we are going to connect them together to make to create a fence. So how can we do this? Let's convert line. So first we had like a huge, I mean, only one primitive, and now we have 4 primitives. Let's do a split node, and we are going to split 0 and 1. Okay. So to copy and paste quickly, you press Alt, and then you click and drag your node like that. Okay. So I have this, I have this. Now the idea is to resample. Okay, we are going to keep the shape. Let's make this, why not? Let's just try. Same here. Okay, and again, let's use the randomize attributes trick. And okay, let's merge them together, add points by group, by attributes, color attributes. And yeah, we start to have some things, but we are not there yet. Maybe even to reverse the sort. So maybe here. It's not working. Why is it not working? Yeah, I think we need to polypath first. Yeah, let's polypath. Okay, endpoints, same here, so that the resample works better. See, it goes from 9 to 10 to 11, and I think without the polypath, yeah, it's more random, like 9, 10, 11, 12, and here. See, it's going from 0 to 1, and here it's already at 11 and 12. So polypath first. Now it's more clean. Okay, so not there yet. I think it's this. We need to reverse this. Yeah, and that's voila. That's how you make a fence. But we are missing the other half, so I don't think it's a big deal. Let's just yeah, copy paste from here. And now we are not going to delete 0 and 1, but 0 and 2. I mean split. And we have the same problem. Okay. Let's merge them together. And and there we go. Very quick trick to make a fence. All right. So now let's nullify. Let's make it group. Let's delete this. All right. And there we have it. Now object merge. We are going to merge this to see the result. Let's make it a group. And yeah, not bad. So let's get rid of this color. Clean. I mean, we can clean here actually. It's going to be quicker, more quick, like that. And we can also use the soft normal, so that it looks better. It was already looking good, that's okay. And there we go for the fence. So now the fence is floating in a way. It needs a foot, so we are going to create foot. And also we're going to reduce the poly wire, like that. Yeah, it's more believable. Okay. And what if I use the polypath and connect endpoints? Yeah, I prefer without. All right. So we are going to fix the missing foot. I think it's here. Nope. Here, yeah. So we are going to use the same pick trick. I use pick, so remember pick is translating points along the normals, but they are missing normals, so let's do polyframe. Now they have normals, and I pick, and it helps me to create the foot, but again, I don't want the normals to be, I mean the pick to be applied everywhere. I just want the pick to be applied on the on the point that would be at the bottom. So I'm going to do some vex with the attribute wrangle. So what I can do is to go over primitives. So I'm going to first make an array of. I'm looping over primitives, and I'm going to retrieve the points of each primitives. So in PTs, and I'm using these brackets because it's an array equals prim points. Prim points 0. So 0 because it's the first connector, and it's going from 0, 1, 2, 3, and etc. and so on. And I'm going to select the primitive which is currently looped on primnum. So this wrangle, it's a loop. It's running over primitive, and primitive primnum is a variable. So when it's running over the primitive number 0, primnum is going to be equal to 0, and so on and so on. And then I'm going to set point attrib. So again, 0 because it's the first connector. I mean, if the wire would be like here, I would have to write 1. Then I want to change the normal attribute. I'm going to set this, I think it's the right order. I'm going to set this to 0, the normal. So normal is a vector, so that's why I'm using these curly braces. And PT's 0. So nope, it's not working. So I think I've mixed those two together. And yeah, now it's better. And now I can pick only one point. All right. So now it's too big. Let's make it smaller, like that. And we will play with this later. It's just for the display for now. And yeah, like it looks way better now. All right. So now we are going to make the stairs. So let's start with yeah, with this node. Get merge like that. I'm going to resample like that. Okay. What can I do? Then I can let's try with add node. So first, let's clean everything so it looks better. Add node by group of endpoints. Yeah, no, skip every endpoint. And now I'm going to endpoints 0 divided by 2, and that looks good. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the existing one. What can I do then? I can sweep square tube, make it very small. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's make more stairs. Okay, but I'm not a big fan of the square tube because you cannot play with it as you want. Let's put a grid. Let's play with the grid, the second input. We will have more control. So let's make it smaller, obviously. Let's use it on the right axis. Yeah, this was the right one. Make it smaller like that. What can we do next? We will reverse. Okay. Let's encap just for the fun. Okay. Let's make it smaller like that. Let's match size. So let's because now if we use the null node, I mean, if we see what we are doing directly, let's check. Maybe here we can play with we can grab this value and make it here, parameter, and there we go. So let's make it less, and let's reverse. So now the normal looking weird, but that's okay. All right. Okay. Now we have this missing part. So, oops. So how can we do this? I've used the E key, or you press here to ghost your shapes. Okay. So again, let's object merge, and we will play with yeah, this part. Like that. To drag, I mean, to move your nodes quickly somewhere, just press A, and you click and drag like that. Okay. Let's skin, I guess. Yeah. Let's use I don't know. Set normal. Okay. Let's poly extrude. We're going to extrude with the same height. Like that. Put the back. We're going to reverse. Let's soft normals. Let's like that. Okay. There we go. Again, let's object merge. Like that. And now it looks a bit funky. Okay. I mean, that looks good, but yeah, we should get rid of this stair. So, and we are going to blast this node. All right. And now, yeah, looks good. Okay. All right. So now let's make the ground. So how can we do that? Let's put that in here. So how can we make the ground? Let's start with, yeah, that's perfect. So object merge. Let's do this. And then let's add, or maybe let's do ends, close straight. Okay. Let's resample first. Yeah, so it's more organic. Now we are going to remesh. Let's make it bigger for now. yeah, let's not use the resample. Right? Let's do like this. Let's have some attribute blur. Now let's remesh again. Um, yeah, that's not bad. Well, we can still play with this later, but that's okay. We will reverse this one or this one. Yeah, let's reverse after. Normal. Mhm. Okay, we should reverse here. 0. All right. Now this looks good. Okay, so we are done with the ground. Let's auto merge. No. Okay. We can make some grass very quickly using the scatter. And we want the grass to look more organic and natural, so we don't relax the points. And then we copy 2 points. We will copy some line. Let's reverse. Okay. Let's make it smaller. All right. Let's change the direction. Like that. And then let's match size. Let's make it the y-axis. All right. So that it sticks out of the ground. Let's make 3 points. You will see later where we do 3 points. And yeah, the grass, I'm not too happy with the grass. It doesn't look quite natural, but we are going to fix this in a minute. All right, I'm just doing this so that we have a preview of what we are doing. All right, so as you can see, the grass is too much following the normal attributes. Like, I mean, that's normal. I'm no no pun intended, but it's actually following the normal. So what we can do is to play with the normal attribute, adjust. We use the vector one because it's a 3-dimension attribute, the normal, and we play with the attribute name normal, and we will add. And now we can, because the grass depends on the the gravity in a way. It doesn't really depend on the normal of the ground. So we will increase the normal on its y value like that. So it looks more natural. Let's decrease the length. See, that's in my opinion, that's much better. And okay. And maybe we can also play with I mean, we can randomize the normal so that it looks way more natural. And we will add value so that it doesn't remove the previously made normal. So we add value. And let's not go too funky. So as you can see, it's always following the same direction, and that's because it's going on the positive value. So let's make it -1, -1, -1, I guess, -1. And yeah, So now it's going funky everywhere. All right, and uh, and we are good now for the we are done with the grass and the ground. Okay, now what we can do is to add some lockers uh, onto the fence because tourists over here like to put some lockers to. I mean, it's a thing. I think it's something that happens everywhere in the world. Uh, let's see. We can play with the stairs. Actually, it looks weird. Um, where are my stairs? Here. Yeah, it looks much better. And so this is not the 25. It's this one that should be deleted. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. All right. And so yeah, the lockers. So let's object merge. We are going to merge this like that. We're going to scatter. Let's not make too many points for now. And let's copy 2 points. And I suggest you to download. That's what I did. I've downloaded an existing locker like that. So I think it's way too big. Like this is the fence, and we can't even see the locker. So first we need to put it at the center. Then let's make it smaller. I guess like 0.1. Yeah, see how big it is. This is 1, 0, 0, 1. Oh, I need to reverse. Okay, but I think it's still too big, right? No, okay. So let's make it smaller. And now we can make it, yeah, that's still too big. So let's make another transform so that we don't get lost with the zeros. And now we can make it smaller. Just the same way with the grass, we can play with the normal so that it looks more natural. So again, let's put a null, object merge. Oops, merge this in here. Merge this, put it here. Voila. And yeah, as you can see, it's not looking that great. So we don't need that much details, and so I'm going to poly reduce and make it like 1%. Yeah, that's good. Let's make it. Let's fuse some points also. All right. And what we put it before, like that. Okay. Okay, I prefer before. All right. Copy 2 points. So yeah, that's not looking very natural. So first, let's make it a bit smaller, like that, and then let's transform. I don't know. Yeah, perfect. Let's play with the match size. that. Okay. And now we can also just play a little with the translate. Nope. Yeah, so the lockers should stick out a little bit like that, and they should also be pulled by gravity. So again, we will play with the normal, so attribute adjust vector on the n vector, and you can play with the gravity this way. All right, let's make it a bit smaller. And as you can see, they are all going the same way. So we can randomize this with attribute randomize. Which one shall we do? Or maybe, no, let's not randomize. Let's do attribute wrangle. And if at pitchinum equals 0, so that means we take 1 out of 2 points. We will do at n equals -1, so that it's reversed. Yeah, so 1 out of 2 lockers will be reversed. That looks more natural. And there are like tons of ways of doing this. Like you can use attribute randomize, you can use attribute wrangle. It's up to you. Okay, there we go. And as I said, we can push the number of lockers the way we want. Just like that. I mean, that's sick. Now, let's make the sidewalk. I mean, if you can call this a sidewalk. So let's just get rid of this as well. Oop, like that. Like that. So now let's make the sidewalk. So I'm going to merge which one? Not bad. Okay. I'm going to merge this one. So let's drop a null node, object merge. Let's merge this in here. And here. Let's convert. Okay. Let's blast by color again. Same trick as always. Points. Drop the add node by group endpoint. Okay, let's merge them together. Let's poly path connect endpoints. Okay, that's good. All right, let's split. Let's poly extrude. The same here. All right. Stretch preference. Let's make it -1. Let's merge them together. Let's object merge. Let's drop a null. Okay. Not bad. And let's finally drop a final. Let's drop another poly extrude. Let's make it on the other way. Let's output back and reverse. And there we go, like that. Yeah, so it's a bit messed up because of the foot. Uh, we could go on and on to make it look perfect, but let's make some very small adjustment. What we can do is just to lift up the barrier. So in here, yeah, let's just lift it up a little bit. And we will lift it up by the peak that we've chosen here. And yeah, it's not about reaching perfection. It's about yeah, showing you some cool tricks. And then with those tricks, you can do whatever you want. Okay, let's put it here, and let's put it here as well. All right, and there we go. All right. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you've learned some new stuffs. So maybe I will try to put some more video in such a format if you guys are interested. So until then, goodbye.